Welcome to Stoic Wisdom. Have you ever lain awake in the dead of night, your mind racing with endless thoughts? Questions like, what did I do wrong today? Will tomorrow be okay? What if everything falls apart? They churn like a machine without an off switch, dragging you into a relentless spiral. That's overthinking, the invisible enemy stealing your peace. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom, where we dive into Stoicism, a treasure trove of wisdom over 2,000 years old that guided history's greatest minds, from Emperor Marcus Aurelius to philosopher Epictetus. These principles didn't just help them conquer brutal challenges, they're the key to reclaiming calm in our pressure-filled modern lives. Today, we're exploring 7 Stoic lessons, powerful tools to shatter the overthinking cycle, regain focus, and live more fully in the present. Curious how an ancient philosophy can transform how you handle today's worries. Overthinking doesn't just rob you of sleep, it strips away joy, confidence, and life's precious moments. But here's the good news. You can master it. The Stoic lessons we're about to uncover aren't empty theory. They're time-tested practices to build a resilient, serene, and free mind. What if you could silence the noise in your head, zero in on what truly matters, and live unbound by anxiety? Are you ready to embark on this journey? At Stoic Wisdom, we don't just talk philosophy, we apply it to everyday life. Stick with me, because in this video, you'll discover 7 Stoic lessons to conquer overthinking and rediscover inner peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a step on this path. Are you ready to reshape your thinking? Let's dive in. Number 1, break free from the overthinking trap. Have you ever felt stuck in an endless loop of thoughts, paralyzed from moving forward? The ancient Romans called it paralysis by analysis, frozen by overanalysis. Overthinking leaves us immobilized. The more you think, the more anxious you get. The more anxious, the less you act. And the cycle spins on, trapping brilliant ideas in your head, never to see the light of day. But Stoicism, especially through Marcus Aurelius's teachings, offers a potent antidote: action over endless analysis. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminded himself in his Meditations, "Stop wasting time debating what a good person should be. Be one." This isn't just an old proverb, it's a profound wake-up call for us today. Thinking alone isn't enough, you must act. From my own years applying Stoicism, I found that overthinking often stems from a deep-seated fear of failure. We conjure up dozens of worst-case scenarios, but in reality, most never happen. Action, even small, is the key to breaking this negative chain. It builds real momentum and proves you can make progress. Let me share a personal story to illustrate. Years ago, I had an idea to launch a personal project, a blog on self-development, rooted in Stoicism. I was thrilled, envisioning how it would change my life and help thousands. But instead of writing, I spent weeks just thinking: Plan A for success, Scenario B for failure, Risk C from negative feedback. I wanted perfection before starting, from website design to the first post. Result? Nothing happened. The project stayed in my imagination. Only when I took a small action, jotting down initial ideas on paper and calling a friend to brainstorm, did things shift. From those tiny steps, the blog took shape, and I realized action, no matter how modest, outpowers 1,000 unformed ideas. It frees you from paralysis, boosting confidence and drive to keep going. Now ask yourself, what's paralyzing you right now? A work project, a relationship needing work, or a personal goal you're overanalyzing? Challenge your thinking. Does overthinking really solve the problem, or just complicate it? From a Stoic view, action is the only way to test ideas. And the uplifting message: you don't need to do it all at once. Start small. If you're trapped in thought, ask, What can I do in the next 5 minutes to move forward? It could be drafting a quick email, clearing your desk for mental space, or listing 3 key tasks for tomorrow. Don't wait for inspiration or perfection, just begin. These small actions accumulate into massive change, helping you overcome overthinking effectively. In our modern world of endless choices and information overload, overthinking isn't just personal, it's a societal epidemic. We're bombarded with advice on optimizing everything, leading to excessive analysis. But Stoicism teaches that action is true freedom. When you act, you're no longer a victim of your thoughts. You're the master of your life. Imagine how your world would transform if you applied this daily. That's the persuasive power of this ancient wisdom. It educates and inspires you to live better, starting now. Number 2, liberate yourself from the fear of judgment. Building on the idea that action breaks paralysis, let's tackle another root of overthinking: the fear of others' opinions. Have you ever hesitated to share an idea, worrying, what if they laugh at me? Or what if I fail and they judge? This barrier fuels excessive thinking, but Stoicism offers a liberating perspective. You're not so special that everyone cares. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in his world, reminded himself daily in meditations, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Do we exaggerate our importance in others' eyes? The blunt yet empowering truth. Most people are too wrapped up in their own lives to scrutinize yours. From my experience, coaching hundreds in self-development, this fear often stems from an oversized ego. We think we're the center of the universe, but we're not. Grasping this isn't about self-doubt. It's about freedom to experiment, fail, and grow without obsessing over outsiders. Gazes, recall the last time you saw someone post something silly on social media. Do you remember details a week later? Probably not. If you don't, why assume others will fixate on your minor slip-ups or failures? This is a concrete prompt for critical thinking. Is your fear of judgment based on real evidence or just imagination? From a Stoic lens, truly understanding this sets you free. You can post that idea, try a new job, or pursue a hobby without needless worry. That's the liberty this philosophy delivers, an uplifting message for better emotional control. In my own journey, I fell into this trap starting my YouTube channel on Stoicism. I dreaded negative feedback, fearing judgment if the first video wasn't flawless. But applying Aurelius's wisdom, I realized most viewers are too busy with their lives to track my mistakes. Result? I acted, and the channel grew through real experimentation. A deeper insight. In today's American society, where social media amplifies everything, knowing you're not the star lets you focus on inner value over external validation. This educates and inspires authentic living. So, what's worrying you? Right now, gently remind yourself, act without caring about others' opinions. For example, if you want to share an idea online, post it today and observe. You'll see most don't notice like you think. These small steps build confidence, conquer overthinking, and let you enjoy a freer life. Number 3, stop comparing yourself. Flowing from freeing yourself from judgment, let's confront another stubborn cause of overthinking: endless comparison. Have you ever scrolled social media and wondered, why are others more successful? Or, what am I missing compared to them? Social media turns life into a constant contest, showcasing only highlights, the polished moments, luring us into self-doubt and rumination. But Epictetus, a great Stoic philosopher, taught a timeless lesson. Don't envy what others have. Instead ask, is that within my control? The answer is almost always no. You can't control others' lives. The only thing you command is your own actions and values. My personal view is that comparison isn't just futile, it's toxic, robbing joy from your unique path. In today's self-development world, Especially in competitive America, stopping comparison is key to emotional mastery and real progress. The positive takeaway: your journey is one of a kind, and that's what gives it true meaning. Picture a recent college grad in America. He sees classmates landing jobs at giants like Google or Amazon while he's stuck in rejection loops. He spirals into despair, comparing himself, overthinking endlessly. But shifting focus to skill building, like free online coding courses or small GitHub projects, he gains confidence. Success comes not from chasing others, but from forging his own path. This example sparks critical thinking. Does comparison truly advance you or just exhaust you? Stoically, it's an endless trap. There's always someone richer, smarter, more attractive, but no one can live your life. Stopping comparison lets you savor your own journey, utterly unique. In my experience, applying this principle revealed social media's surface-level shine. I once compared my YouTube channel to bigger ones, fueling overthinking about content, but focusing on core value, authentically sharing Stoicism brought real fulfillment. A profound point: in America's success-driven culture, halting comparison builds inner strength for sustainable growth. This educates and inspires you to define success on your terms. Who are you comparing yourself to now? Ask, is that in my control? Then act gently. List 3 unique strengths today and focus on them, not others. These steps overcome overthinking, fostering lasting peace and motivation. Number 4, let go of the illusion of perfection. Linking to stopping comparison for embracing your path, let's address overthinking's final root, the perfection illusion. Have you ever delayed a project waiting for perfect conditions? Perfection is a mirage, and Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, nailed it. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. It's the fear of imperfection that hurts most, sparking endless overthinking. Marcus Aurelius added, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way," meaning mistakes, flaws, failures, they're the raw material for growth. My take: in American culture, idolizing overnight success stories, ditching this illusion is a game changer for emotional control and genuine self-growth. The empowering message: progress trumps perfection. Act, learn, adjust. I knew a friend who spent years writing a novel. He'd write, delete, revise endlessly, deeming it not good enough. The book never launched. Meanwhile, another author embraced an imperfect draft, published, and gained feedback and experience for better future work. Who advanced further? This prompts critical thinking. Does perfection exist, or is it procrastination's excuse? Stoicism says obstacles are the path, use them to evolve. In my path, I waited for my first YouTube video to be perfect before posting. But letting go and acting led to rapid improvement via real feedback. Deeper wisdom: perfection isn't a destination. It's endless improvement. This inspires you to start despite flaws. What's holding you back for perfection? Ask, is that fear realistic? Then act gently. Launch version 1 today, imperfect as it is. These steps free you from overthinking, unlocking real progress and journey joy. Number 5, don't let emotions dictate reality. Have you ever taken an unanswered message as a blow to your self-worth, or a rejection making you question your value? In those moments, emotions can inflate a minor event into a catastrophe. We spiral into negative thoughts, crafting worst-case scenarios, but Stoicism reminds us of a core truth. Emotions aren't facts. They're fleeting reactions, not final verdicts on reality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." It's a powerful nudge that we're not slaves to feelings. Emotions are like passing winds, intense, but not the solid ground for decisions or self-judgment. Imagine sending a key email to a colleague or boss, but days pass with no reply. Anxiety creeps in. Did I mess up? Are they ignoring me? Thoughts pile up, fueling overthinking, but pause and assess rationally. The truth might be simple. They're busy, your email got buried, or they haven't had time. Instead of emotion-driven assumptions, ask, what's the real evidence here? Is this personal? I saw a close friend crumble after a job interview rejection. He felt the world turning against him. I'm not good enough, he thought, losing sleep to negativity. But calming down and reflecting, he realized this setback didn't define him. The interview was one opportunity, not his entire career. He focused on honing interview skills, researching deeper and prepping better. Result, a better fitting job and newfound confidence. What seemed a disaster became a valuable lesson. Stoicism doesn't demand suppressing emotions or pretending they're absent. Instead, observe them like clouds drifting by. They come and go, but aren't the sky. Emotions signal, they don't sentence. Stepping back with curiosity over judgment reveals truth clearer. Next time emotions storm, pause and ask, is this true or just a feeling? This small act regains control, escaping overthinking. Start today. When anxious or disappointed, jot down the emotion and question, what evidence backs this? You're training to separate feelings from facts, freeing your mind from needless ruminations step by step. Number 6, the journey matters more than the outcome. One major overthinking trigger is outcome obsession. You set precise goals, lose 10 pounds in 2 months, get promoted in a year, or hit a financial milestone fast. When results lag, you self-blame, worry, and ruminate. Why haven't I succeeded? What went wrong? Am I on track? These questions drain you and steal joy from growth. Epictetus said, some things are up to us and some things are not. Outcomes, despite effort, often hinge on uncontrollable factors. Timing, opportunities, even luck. But you always control your effort, attitude, and daily actions. Stoicism teaches true value lies in the journey, not the finish line. Take gym training, relatable for many. Fixating on the scale, you discourage if numbers stall. I knew someone like that, Sarah. She aimed to lose 15 pounds in 3 months. For an event, after a dedicated month, only 2 pounds down. Sarah felt defeated, nearly quitting. But a trainer advised focusing on the process. She noticed small shifts, stronger body, better sleep, post-workout energy. Enjoying the routine over obsessing numbers, she not only hit her goal, but built a lasting, healthy lifestyle. Sarah's story proves prioritizing the journey's power. Valuing daily efforts makes each day a mini win. No need to wait for goals to feel satisfied. Every workout finished, skill learned, challenge overcome, they're triumphs. Stoicism reminds life isn't a race to the end, but moments you choose to live fully. Outcome fixation is like marathon running with eyes only on the finish. You burn out missing the scenery. Instead, savor each step, feel your breath, note subtle. Body and mind changes. Then, the destination nears and your path gains meaning. I fell into this trap starting a business, targeting 6-figure revenue year 1. When plans faltered, I felt like a failure. Shifting to product refinement, customer relationships, and learning from errors showed the journey shaped me better. Today, pick a goal and pivot to the journey. Ask, what small step can I take now to edge closer? Turn days into growth opportunities, and overthinking fades. Jot a specific action for today, like reading a book chapter, 15-minute exercise, or thanking a colleague. These build to big shifts. Number 7, live fully in the present. Overthinking often stems from being trapped in the past or fretting the future. You regret a years-old mistake or fear a potential flop ahead. But pause. The past is gone, the future unrealized. Only the present is where you truly live, act, and make a difference. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." Profound advice from a man shouldering a chaotic Roman Empire. Amid wars, plagues, political intrigue, he found peace by focusing on the now. How? With such burdens? By controlling what's in reach, his thoughts, actions, attitude right here. Imagine dining with family, but your mind's at work. An unfinished project, pending email, upcoming meeting. You're there but absent. I knew a dad, David, who always brought work home. One day, as his young daughter shared her school drawing, he realized he'd missed it to deadlines. He changed, set phone aside, truly listened, lived the moment. David told me it was his first taste of pure joy, just by being fully present with loved ones. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the past or skipping future plans. It means not letting them rob your current experience. Worrying the future, you're in a non-existent world. Regretting the past, clinging to the vanished. Only full presence lets you live, not just exist. My view, the present is our most overlooked gift. Like a book read one page daily. Flip back or peek ahead and you miss the unfolding story. Try picturing a park walk. Instead of tomorrow's meeting or last week's error, notice leaves rustling, sun on skin, fresh grass scent. These tiny moments house real happiness. In a stressful phase, I experimented. 5 minutes daily, sitting still, eyes closed, breath focused. Mind wandered at first, but gradually I cherished simples, like birdsong, chairs feel. Those moments restored calm, quieting chaotic thoughts. Today, try a small exercise. 5 minutes of true presence, silence phone, close eyes, focus breath. Hear surroundings, feel body, open eyes, note a detail, a flower, sunbeam, voice. That's starting to live fully now. Maintain this, and past, future worries lose grip, yielding clarity and peace. Overthinking isn't an inescapable trap. It's a habit, a mental loop you can shatter. Tangled thoughts and piled anxieties don't define you. What does is how you face them. Today, through these 7 Stoic lessons, you've gained mighty tools to master your mind and live more serenely. Etch these in. Action beats analysis. Step forward, even small, over sinking in thought. Realize you're not the center. The world doesn't. Revolve around you, and that's freeing. Stop comparing. Your path is unique. Don't let others dim your worth. Drop perfection's illusion. It doesn't exist, but progress is always yours. Observe emotions. Don't be ruled. You're the watcher, not the feelings. Focus on journey over outcome, each step a victory. And most vital, live fully present. This moment is all you truly own. Each lesson is a spark, ready to illuminate your path to peace and self-mastery. No need to overhaul everything today. Pick one lesson, one small action, and start now. Each practice builds a stronger you, one unbound by overthinking, commanding clarity in life. Thanks for joining Stoic Wisdom on this timeless exploration of Stoic philosophy. If this video resonated, hit subscribe for more invaluable lessons and share it with loved ones. They might seek escape from mental chaos too. Finally, I ask, of today's 7 lessons, which will you practice tomorrow? Comment below. Your shares inspire us and fuel community growth. Let's live wiser, stronger, starting today.